Always trust your gut feeling, it might be the difference between life or death. This happened years ago, but the thought of it still keeps me up at night. I was walking through the hills of a provincial park with my dog during winter, so the sun set much faster than I expected and before I could get back to my car. Once the sun was gone and all you could see was darkness, I was walking slowly through a field, when out of nowhere I had, to this day, the most gut-wrenching, undeniable feeling I was being watched. I turned around, and in the distance, I saw a figure standing there, darker than the night sky around us. The instant I saw him, my stomach dropped, and my body literally froze. I knew in that moment, somehow, he was coming for me. I grabbed my dog's leash and we book it, I mean sprinting, full speed, up and down hills, around trees, down embankments. I was running so fast as if my life was dependent on it, and to this day I'm sure it was. I make the 30 to 45 minute trip in 10, and all that stands before me in my car is this switchback you have to go back and forth up if you want to reach the top. So once again, I am giving it all I got, running up this switchback as fast as I possibly can, and once I reach the top and look back down? Who else, but this person chasing me? And does he go up the switchback like how any sane person would? Of course not. He starts sprinting right up the middle of this goddamn switchback, headed straight for me. I scream at him asterisk fuck off. Asterisk and he doesn't say anything. Not a single word. Just continues running right at me. I am so lucky my car was at the top of that hill, because as I ran towards it, just like in the horror movies, I drop my keys and are fiddling with them trying to open the door. Just in time, I get the door open, throw my dog in and shut the door behind me just as this guy reaches us. Best part is, there were no other vehicles parked anywhere around us, but where did this person park? Yeah, right next to me, of all places. Now this guy literally jumps into his truck so fast, and to this day I have never seen a better example of speeds out of there like a bat out of hell. He guns the engine so hard, black smoke is blasting out the back as he swerves out of there, leaving skid marks behind him. I sat in the back of my vehicle for hours afterwards, shaking and crying, knowing I was this close to whatever he had planned for me. And that's why I'm sharing this story, in hopes that people won't ignore that gut feeling, the little voice in the back of your head that tells you to run. If I did that day, I never would have noticed him in time, and would not have had the head start I needed to escape. Always trust your gut feelings and intuition. It might really be the deciding factor in if this is your final day on Earth or not.